Hey guys, it's Jenny with the Wolek Group, Keller Williams Realty here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Tulsa looks good on you. Tulsa also looks good on Kris Farnsworth. Hey Kris, how are you?
I'm doing all right.
Well,
Surviving.
Kris, we go way back. We've worked together in the past. I have always just enjoyed spending time with you, and I saw you post recently about some kind of training class you have coming up, and so I wanted to pick your brain and really understand what you're offering, and it's a great way to give back to our youth during these new interesting days. So I want you to share with everyone who you are and what you do, and then later we can hop into your new class.
All right. So my name is Kris Farnsworth. Like I said, I am a Adolescent Health Specialist for Youth Services of Tulsa, which basically means it's my full-time job to teach sexual health classes to youth aged 12 to 24 in Tulsa and the surrounding area. My background, I was a classroom teacher. I taught 8th grade science for a little over 4 years in Tulsa Public Schools. So what I think is interesting is, sexual health, sex ed, whatever people like to call it, kind of is a loaded topic. It comes with a lot of morals and things, but I approach it from a science, kind of through a science lens, let's put it that way, because it's basically biology and anatomy and all that. So I don't know, that's kind of my personal take on how sex ed works.
Yeah. Well, and it's so important. And although it may be taboo or scary to talk about out loud, our kids are maturing and they're going to go through this. And
Well, they're getting the information.
they're getting the information, just not from us. And now it's probably from one of these things that's in their hand all day long. And the Snapchats and all the Instagrams, and I don't even know all the rest of them anymore because I'm too old. So what are you offering, and what is the point of this training that you have coming up?
So normally we do CDC approved evidence-based curricula when we teach in the schools and organizations. But over Zoom and in the summer, youth aren't really looking to do a 13-hour program or even an 8-hour program. So what I've done is kind of rebranded. I've kind of broken up the curriculum into 45-minute bites that we can teach over Zoom. And we're calling it Teen Talk, just covering a variety of topics from puberty and healthy relationships, human trafficking, condom usage, and things like that. I think there's 6 different topics we're doing on Tuesdays and Thursdays through the rest of August.
So what's your age range that you're really targeting here?
So I'm calling it Teen Talk. Most of it is more kind of broad. It kind of depends on the teen, right? So the puberty talk probably geared more toward the younger teens, who are, probably not in the throes of puberty maybe yet. Whereas condom usage might be more suited for a teen who's kind of ready to be sexually active. So it's really up to the family to decide which classes fit with the maturity level of their teen and where they are, which is kind of a cool advantage to doing it this way.
Yeah, and I think that just like everything, we've had to pivot and adjust. Maybe our youth aren't in close proximity to each other these days, and eventually they will get back out and be around other people. So this is just such important information that they're armed with this knowledge now, right?
Well, one of the things, because the kids will tell me, oh, I had this in 7th grade. I already know all this.
Yeah.
But one thing I realize, and you probably realize too, even if you, as an adult, if you hear information again that you've heard before, you're a different person. Even if it's just a year later, 2 years later, you're in a different place. You've had different experiences now. And so how you take in that information, what you do with it, is going to change based on where you are in your life and what your views are, and that changes. So.
That is an excellent point and very, very true. I'm still evolving and changing today.
Everyone, hopefully everyone.
Hopefully
not everyone is, but hopefully everyone is, right?
Hopefully we're all continuing to grow. Well, tell everyone how they can sign up. Of course, I'm going to share the link so they can click on that, but it's going to be offered a couple days a week. And
yeah, so it's on Tuesdays and Thursdays in August from 2 to 3 in the afternoon. I try to make it teen-friendly hours. I know they don't have to get up. And I made a tiny URL, so I'm calling it a Teen Talk. So it's, well, you'll send the link, but it's Tulsa Teen Talk. And it's just a quick registration for all the different classes. So either the student or the parent can go in there and put basic information and click on which sessions they wanted to attend. And then there's a place to provide either a text, like cell phone, or an email. I'll send the Zoom links. It'll be on Zoom. So I'll send out the links like the day before.
So if people are shy, can they attend and just turn off their video and their audio? Or do you
Sure.
want participation?
I mean, it's going to be better with participation.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if they don't have a camera, that's fine. I would rather them get the information and me not see them, but it helps to be able to interact rather than just me talking into a laptop.
I guess that they're all used to it now at this point, right? We've all got it all figured out.
And there'll be plenty of time for questions. So even if they don't turn on their camera or their audio, we'll use the chat feature and they'll be able to type questions.
Yeah.
I do run an Instagram account called Tulsa Sexpert, which I don't even know if you know about that.
No.
Because in all the classes we teach, kids ask some really great questions and some questions that maybe as adults we never even thought a kid would ask. And so I use those questions to create content for an Instagram account.
Oh, that's great.
Where I kind of show how I would answer that. I answer that question in a medically accurate way, in an inclusive way, in the response to the question that I post on the feed.
Well, Kris, thank you for really keeping an eye out for our youth and helping them get the information that they need in a professional, science-based way, which is great. And I just appreciate all you're doing to give back. And if you guys need anything from me, my number is 918-706-9845. Bye. Talk to you later, Kris.
Bye.
Bye.